Welcome to the fifth video in the Computer Lab Helper video training series. This series has 6 short videos. In this video, we focus on asking effective questions. English has 2 basic question types, closed and open. Closed questions are also called yes-no questions. The reply can only be yes or no, or some form of maybe. For example, do you have time to help me? Instead of closed, ask open-ended questions. Open-ended questions are also called WH questions. They begin with a WH word: who, what, where, why, when, and how, and require more information than just yes or no in reply. For example, when can you help me? You can expect very different answers if you ask, do you have time to help me? Versus, when can you help me? Instead of saying, do you remember how to get to the main menu? Say, first, how do you get to the main menu? This way, you will see clearly if a learner does remember how to get to the main menu. Our next strategy is to avoid tag and negative questions. Tag questions turn a statement into a question. We often use them to confirm what we think is true. You probably hear a dozen tag questions a day without even realizing it. But even native English speakers can find tag questions tricky to answer. Here's an example. You know what tag questions are, don't you? Some tag questions are not true questions at all, but rather statements of opinion or feeling. Take, for instance, you forgot to wash your dirty dishes again, didn't you? This nuance in tone can be difficult for some listeners to interpret accurately. Instead of asking a question like, you need to start on the home page, right? Ask, where do you need to start? Questions that are grammatically negative can be tricky too. Shouldn't you go to the home page first? Can be difficult for learners to answer. Negative questions are grammatically difficult and may embarrass a learner if they didn't start on the home page, because the question and tone may make it sound like common knowledge. Instead of, shouldn't you go to the home page? You could ask, where do you go first? Or, what do you do first? In the Say This, Not That video, we learned not to ask a learner, does that make sense? Or do you get it now? Many people answer these yes-no questions with yes, even if they don't understand. They may feel uncomfortable asking more questions. Instead, ask those open-ended WH questions. Try something like, I want to make sure I explained things well. How do you go back to the home page? Similarly, asking, do you have any questions, is often met with a, no, I'm good, or similar answer. Instead, ask, what questions do you have? This phrasing encourages listeners by telling them that you expect and are ready for questions. Thank you for volunteering to be a Computer Lab helper. Watch the other 5 videos to learn about specific strategies to help learners in a Computer Lab setting.